Okay, as a reminder, please wait for the microphones. We're going to start over there on the right-hand side, second row.
Jemai Webster, New England Sports Network.
You get the number. You get the number one.
Any update on Lucas Giolito? Where is he at now?
He's on his way back. Like I told the beat writers, I'm not 100% sure where we at, but for everything I'm hearing, there's no structural damage, which is great, right? There's a slim chance he can pitch, so kind of like rule him out probably. But I think from a personal standpoint, those are good news for him, right? Kind of like hard for, have surgery going into the off season, all that. So hopefully that's right. I'll check with B and talk to him later. But that's the last I heard.
In the middle, Sean.
Alex, you're obviously loaded up on right-handers against Fried. The fact that he had a little bit of reverse splits, the OPS is a little higher for lefties. Does that mitigate the decision at all?
No, he had one bad game against lefties. It was against the Cardinals. They hit him hard. Besides that, he's been dominant against lefties and righties. So we've been doing this the whole season. We're not going to change. Playing JD makes sense because of left field and having Garrett on the mound. So we bet on the defense, and the last swing against the sinker in Tampa was a good one. So hopefully we can get one of those and see what happens.
The second row on the right, Tara.
Alex, we know how much rivalries have changed, right, over the years with the way guys move around, or you work in a booth with the other manager, whatever it might be. But do you feel like this one is different in any sense? Is it as intense as it always was in your experience, or has it changed at all?
I think it's intense in October. During the regular season, there's others that are more intense. The one in the West Coast is stupid, the Padres and Dodgers. That's intense from the get-go. It's not that we're not intense during the regular season, but it has toned down, throughout the years. But we played in 18, was intense. We played in 21, that game was crazy, and I bet this one is going to be the same way.
Way back on the right, Dan.
Alex, this team in particular, what do you like about it as far as a postseason gear, like you just talked about, getting into that next level, about this particular group?
Our group, I think when we're going well offensively, we can put pressure on the opposition. We're using the whole field. We run the bases well. We've been able to pitch throughout the season, but I think offensively, that's kind of like our game. We don't rely on the home run. It has changed throughout the season, right? Casa's out for the season. Rafi traded. Roman hurt, so it's a different unit than a month ago or 2 months ago. So we have to hit the ball all over the place. We have to take our walks. When we're doing that, we're really good. And I think we're in a good place offensively. We did it in Tampa. That was the beginning. Toronto was really good, and at home, obviously, we finished the job, and it was a good weekend.
Second row, Pete.
Alex, there's been times when the Yankees have had a slump and people have said Aaron's not tough enough on the team publicly, and you've probably heard that too. When you're managing a team like the Yankees or a team like the Red Sox, how much of it is trying to control sort of the messages of the day and kind of keep consistent with that?
Yeah, I mean, in the markets that we play, that's very important, kind of like cancel the noise, stay the course, one pitch at a time. That's what we tried. Is it easy? It's not easy, but you try to do it.
Are there times you're actually more angry than maybe you let on about how things are going? Or?
Especially lately.
Third row on the right.
Alex, how will familiarity help this group, playing in a spot where they've been before against the team that they're used to, for a group that's largely unfamiliar with the postseason?
Yeah, I think that helps. Of course, they get the last at bat, which is, they earned that right. But come here, we love the clubhouse. Louis is amazing. Miguel is the best cook in the league, So there's a lot of good things that they do here to accommodate the visiting team. We got our families here. We know it's going to be tough, right? But it's a great place, And I was telling earlier to the ESPN guys, and it's not that I'm complacent, but I'm happy to be here. It's just a great baseball environment. We have lived it in the past. We had good seasons, bad seasons, good playoffs, but today's different, right? It starts with Fried throwing that first pitch to ref, and then we'll see what happens, But from my perspective, from the baseball side of it, I love this game. I'm blessed to do this for a living. It should be a fun series.
Okay, Ron, first row.
You mentioned tune out the noise. Do you read the stories, listen to the radio, watch TV?
Nah.
Or even if you don't, does any of it filter
I
back
have
to you?
no idea what's going on out there.
And do you embrace the challenge of stacking a lineup with right-handers and playing out in your mind? all
We've been
the
doing this since 18. A lot of people think that team was 9 guys and that's it. And then we platoon behind the plate. We platoon at first. We platoon at second. We platoon at third. The shortstop play every day. The left fielder play every day. Well, the 3 outfielders play every day. But the other ones, we platoon. We mix and match.
But do you embrace the challenge of figuring out how it all unwinds?
I would
as a
love to have
bullpen?
9 horses and roll with them, but that's not the case. And we have to manage the team. And like I said before, we have a good team. We'll mix and match. We keep doing the things that we've been doing throughout the season. And, let's see where we at the end of the night.
Row 2. Ian.
Alex, any update on Roman? I know we've talked about power walking and bike riding as he kind of appear on that.
And, I haven't talked to Brandon about him. Yeah, but, Marcel is doing well for what I hear. And Roman feeling better, but no baseball activities.
Okay, we're going to stay right there on the third row. Gabe.
With the 2 really good lefties on the mound, a lot of kind of unproven playoff bats in both lineups. So with that in mind, how much comfort do you take in knowing Bregman's going to be out there for you, given his playoff track record and what he's meant for you guys over the course of this year?
Yeah, that's the reason we wanted him. That's the reason he picked us. And today is his 100th game in October or in the playoffs. Just a great career. He's been a game changer in the postseason, and we expect the same thing.
Okay, take 2 more quick ones. We're going to take one over here on the left. Jake.
We hear a lot, especially with Alex, about, his leadership qualities. What does that actually mean from your perspective? Like, how does that manifest in areas and rooms that we don't get to see?
Yeah, like I told everybody, well, our beat writers in February, I love the game. I talk the game. I live the game. That's times 10, like he beats me by a lot, he's very intense. He's going to ask questions about positioning, game planning, offensive approach. It's nonstop, man. It's actually refreshing. It's fun. I love it. I don't mind that. He'll text you out of nowhere, hey, what you got on this? And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, in this game, it's happening. I'm like, I'm not watching that game, kid. I got my family. But he's locked in. He knows everything that is going on. He embraces this part of the season. It's the reality of it. He's been talking about it for a while. But it's just kind of like baseball when we were kids, right? Like we enjoyed it, and that's all we talk about, and that's all we do. That's how he is. He loves his family first, and then baseball, which is awesome.
You're going to go straight back on the left in the last row. The mic.
En español,
Sí.
Alex, un gusto. Felicidades por tu
Gracias.
temporada. ¿Cuál ha sido el mayor aprendizaje que has tenido a lo largo de este 2025? Has vivido muchas emociones, muchas situaciones en el terreno de juego. A este punto, ¿cuál es el mejor aprendizaje que te deja la temporada regular previo al primer partido de Wild Card?
Yo creo que es algo que he aprendido a través de los años. Podemos decir que esta plantilla va a ganar la Serie Mundial y de repente 2 semanas en la temporada cambia el plan que tenías en campo de entrenamiento. Luego, un mes más tarde, todo sigue cambiando. Como que este año todo ha sido diferente. Luce que cada mes tenemos un grupo que no es similar al anterior y tenemos que hacer ajustes a diario para que este grupo sea exitoso. Y yo sabía eso en el pasado, pero vivirlo este año de la manera que lo vivimos ha sido sumamente diferente que los años anteriores.
Thank you, Alex.
We're good. Thank you.
Brayan Bello will be in shortly.